Hello and welcome to the Minutes Within the Mist, where we crawl into the tunnels of the dark and clouded places to discover cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. Today, we search for the tunnel monster of Cabbagetown. Not many people would risk crawling into an underground tunnel, but in August of 1978, a 51-year-old man only identified as Ernest did just that. He was looking for a missing cat in a small cave under his building in a section of Toronto called Cabbagetown. He was caring for a litter of kittens, and as he was checking to make sure the kittens were fed and happy, he realized that one of them was missing. After searching inside of his apartment with no luck, he decided to go outside where he came across the entrance. With flashlight in hand, he crawled into the small opening near his apartment building on Parliament Street. He found himself in a low tunnel. About 10 feet into the tunnel of this now ruined underground city, Ernest spotted a thin, human-like figure, some 3 feet tall. It had gray fur and slanted orange-red eyes. The creature noticed him and stared at him for a moment before it hissed out the words, "Get out! Get out!" It then fled down a side tunnel. Ernest, not surprisingly, took off in the direction from which he came. Maybe the so-called tunnel monster was just a raccoon or other mundane animal. Its fearsomeness and ability to speak amplified by the darkness and claustrophobia. On the other hand, maybe the tales of Canada's Algonquin tribes are true. They had stories of seeing hairy, human-like creatures that they called the Mimikowisi. And these creatures existed in and around the waterways of the land that would eventually become Toronto. Perhaps there are underground dwellers existing in the tunnels generations after generations. The opportunity to obtain proof of Ernest's encounter had been dashed when the entrance to the tunnel had been effectively blocked off by collapsing concrete. Could there be a colony of creatures beneath the streets of Toronto? I hope you enjoyed these minutes with the tunnel monster of Cabbagetown. Join us at the Within the Mist podcast for more cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. But until then, make your way out of the dark tunnels safely and remain constantly curious.